with Lauren Talks Homes here, your favorite realtor. And today we're going to be discussing closing costs for sellers. So I know the closing process is just a lot to take in overall. And so it's kind of good to kind of get your ducks in a row and know what you're responsible for as a seller. Well, first of all, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Any questions or anything, feel free to call, text, DM, PM, all those wonderful things, okay? And if you have any comments, please be sure to leave them below. So the first thing is loan payoff. So you have a loan amount that you may owe on your home, and you would get this payoff amount from your mortgage company. So you can call them and say, hey, can you send me a copy of my loan payoff? And so that allows your realtor to know, you to know exactly how much you have left to pay on your loan. So that's very important because that helps you know, okay, I have to at least pay this amount back, and I have so much more to play with afterwards for other fees, or I may owe if I sell at this point or whatever. So it's good to make sure you have that loan payoff amount. Another thing that you're responsible for, if you use a realtor, then it would be the commission. The seller pays the commission to the realtor. And so I can't give you a standard fee on that because there's no set standard. It can range just depending on the realtor you use and their services. And it could be, it could be 5-6%. It could be, it just really varies. So, but that is something you want to factor into the loan amount. So if you have a $350,000 house, then the commission will be about $21,000. And the way that works is that doesn't just go to your realtor, but if your seller's agent has another agent who acts as the buyer's agent and represents the buyer, then your agent agrees to split their commission in whatever way with that buyer's agent. So that's kind of how that works. All right, you also have transfer taxes and recording fees. And so transfer taxes are imposed by the local, state, or government, and they're just to transfer title from the seller to the buyer, and that's usually paid by the seller. Also, if you have any property taxes that are due, those taxes have to be up to date, okay? Now, title insurance fees are fees that are, it can go either way depending on how you negotiate the deal, but a lot of the times the seller does pay the title insurance fees. And these fees protect the buyers and the lenders in the event that there are problems with the real estate deal. So the title insurance is very important, and like I said, that can go either to the seller or the buyer to pay. But in most instances that I've dealt with in selling a house, the seller has paid, but it's negotiable. Also, you have attorney's fees that have to be considered, as well as any additional fees. So if there are like any liens or judgments on the property, then those have to be paid. Any HOA dues. So all HOA dues have to be up to date, like current. So if you had any past years where you missed paying the HOA dues, those have to be paid at closing, along with any HOA amount for the year. It will be prorated. So if you lived in the home for half a year and the HOA fee is like $500, then you'd be responsible for $250 for the half of the year you lived in the home. Another thing is like escrow fees. And then anything that you negotiated in the deal with your buyer. So say you agreed to pay so much in home repairs, or you agreed to pay for a home warranty for them in order to make the deal sweeter to get your home sold. Or if you agreed to roll in some closing costs, or whatever it may be. All of those things are also your responsibility, and they'll be paid at closing. So that kind of wraps up all the things that the seller's responsible for paying at closing. And it kind of, it will vary depending on like the cost of the home and like what's due. But it's important that you sit down with your agent and go over all the closing costs, so you can kind of have a really good idea of what you will net in the process. All right. I hope this helps you with your home selling process. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to contact me. I'm more than happy to help. Till next time, Lauren talks home.